Hello, people. It's another exciting edition of Unscripted with TUSAs. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, so we are here again for another exciting edition, like I said. And of course, the house is not exactly full because you can see that here. I'm the juggernaut among men today. I'm going to deal with them.
Edition.
Oh, Father's Day edition. Yeah. You can count me too because they say I'm a masculine woman. So,
This is a man.
you guys say happy Father's Day to me too. Dolapo is not here. She's unavoidably absent, but I'm up to the task. Yes,
Okay.
I'll do justice.
Is it a versus or?
I don't know for you. So, introduce yourselves.
Hello guys, Adi, everyone follow you again. It's a happy day.
Happy day.
It's a happy day.
It's a beautiful
It's a good day to be good.
Okay, it's a good day to be good. Yeah. They say do a good deed today. We used to say that one time.
All right, it's Felix Ilori, and yeah, good to be here.
Jesus boy.
Hello there. It's Abiola.
Please, what sign is that? I hope it's not Illuminati. Because we don't understand.
You're not
that.
accepting me. Who
Who accepting? They say they were accepting.
See me after the shoot.
Moving on.
Like
Okay, so we're going to be starting today with this Igboho story that, has been trending, has been feeling everywhere. I'm sure if you are not aware, you should be aware, that, some people, pregnant women and, a few people were kidnapped in Oyo, Igboho town, to be precise, And our own Sunday Igboho, he gave a 2-hour ultimatum to the Fulani community, I guess, because he called them and he spoke to them and he gave them a 2-hour ultimatum to either release the captives or face the route. And to our greatest surprise, they were released. They were actually released, and it begins to beg the question. That are you for real? So this is possible. Something government cannot do, because I stand corrected, but I was just telling somebody yesterday that assuming he didn't give that ultimatum or he didn't do all that, they will still be there.
They'll be there.
They will still be there. We will still be doing the
funny thing is that because they know what Sunday Igboho can do. They know what he can do and undo.
Exactly.
He has been in this fight since like 1997. Since 1997. I want to just do a short breakdown.
He has gone to prison and back.
I gone to prison and back. They know what he can do, what he's capable of doing.
Exactly.
In his hometown, they know how they carry him. So that if you should come here, everything will scatter. So they don't want that trouble and they release him. And it begs the question that if they can release him for someone like Sunday Igboho, and then the Nigerian government, they don't even listen to them. So does it mean that the government is powerless? Because they know what Sunday Igboho can do. That's why they release them.
And even if government, let's not even decide that government is powerless. Okay, give the likes of Sunday Igboho the job to do now. It's true, because although some people are saying that he might go overboard, but then that's what the contract is for. You sign something, you can't. This is what you can do. This is what you can't do, and whatever. It should be something binding between him. Between him and government now, and then we get the job done. That is the core of the matter. Get this job done. Get this issue of kidnapping eradicated, and then we can now come back to Sunday Igboho, although you sign a contract, like I said, because it's something government cannot do. And then now they are saying, they were saying something that is not related. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not related?
Like the virus is false and misleading.
False and misleading.
There is this saying that says,
deaf now.
Actually, I actually feel that the government actually felt maybe embarrassed.
They should.
It's like a vigilante, a single person vigilante, or a non-state actor actually did something that they could not do. But then I saw the video. He called the Fulani community. He called them. He told them basically that you people asked for money. They brought you the ransom. You kidnapped the person that brought the ransom. I think you killed the person.
Yes, you killed
the person.
Yes.
You did not release the hostages. like at this junction, I am sure that you know them. They are your people.
They are your
They are your
sons.
children. They are your sons. So tell them, speak to them the language that they understand. That these people should come out in the next 2 hours. If it is money that they want, we are not paying any other money. You people should find the money amongst yourself. Like it made it so clear to them that this is going to like get escalated, and they show that this guy that there's no monopoly of madness. So they have to like they have to like comport and like
I get to pass you.
I'm telling you.
Like, at this stage, this one has passed around you. I guess they spoke to them, and it shows that many of those peaceful estimates of peaceful Fulani, they actually like how I call it, they are involved somehow.
They can
like,
reach these people.
They know those people.
Yes,
they know the
yes,
people
they can
them.
reach them. Even if they are not among, they are not.
Should be our revered and honored Sheikh Gumi. Does it not go to negotiate? Our revered and very, very honored. With
they can
title.
reach them. You know, and it brought another question to mind. Like, okay, so now, if one person can do this, you know, he threatened and then they released. I don't want to believe that government is powerless. It just shows that we know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. So, like, I've always said that this is political. There's more to this. There's more to it. Because you can't tell me if a Sunday Igboho can do it, you can't do it, or you don't know where they are. You know where they are. You know how to get them. So if you are saying, because government could have said that, if we want to get there, compromise. I mean, we don't want casualties. So let's dialogue. Which dialogue now? What happened?
Like,
they released.
But the question is, what's the dialogue even with
why are you dialoguing?
With people that carry people. I mean, this is almost 40 days now that the school children are
still not back. Maybe they should let Sunday go and do that.
Go and dialogue with them.
Yes, now.
But so many times he
has said it now.
The video when he came out, I actually feel like now Toye people are out. They are always 5 and 6. They can have Bagado.
But you know, Sunday Igboho is
but
not
then
out.
when he came out, he actually, like he said that he told the officials, the government officials, that allow me to go. They said you should not go. He was like, free me, just give me a free hand. So obviously now with this latest move, it's obvious that what he was saying was not just mouth. Like he can actually back his words with action.
You know, Sunday Igboho is not just an honorary citizen. He also has like a traditional title.
Yes.
He's the
yes.
of Yoruba land, right? And then
he also has his own security outfit.
Exactly. He has
his own security outfit.
He's closely linked with Aaron Okaganfo. That's Gani Adams. And all those things. And they have their own security outfits, but even they are their type because now, in a way, it's almost politicized. Right? They can't do anything without the government's express permission.
Exactly. That was what Gani Adams said. That they can't just go on their own.
On their own accord. Because they are bound by the constitution and all. And the best question now, okay, these traditional titles and rulers that are proven to like give results. Sunday Igboho did not go in the government's name to go and fight. He went because there is people. And he just wanted that people cannot do this for my own people and I will look at it like this.
And he didn't carry arms.
He didn't carry any arms. He just went there to it was like, you don't even go and do show of force. It's just his own presence. His presence alone was show of force. So now we have a government that they have all the, like you said in the last episode, you cannot be as powerful as a full government. When Sunday Igboho was raising tantrums, when was that? They just carried him.
Didn't they carry him? Exactly.
And at the same Sunday Igboho that they kind of locked up is now threatening the people, bandits. They were claiming that they are kidnapped and government cannot do anything about it. Someone that government carried, bonded him and locked him up.
Oh, did you see that? The theatrics that time when they went to get him? Imagine,
they broke into his house, did everything, invaded his...
And they can't do that now.
They carried the cats also. Because there was suspicion that he can
turn into cats.
They carry cats. I hope they release the cats.
They transform to cats. So they kidnap the cats.
Just say that because...
So that's another form of Michael Jackson.
but I mean, as soon as it may be, if they can overpower Sunday Igboho, put him in jail, and then Sunday Igboho is not overpowering bandits, and then it's now seeming like government is under the bandits.
Well,
come on now.
If I may come in now.
Don't come in.
So, you come over.
I feel the whole point of using them Sunday Igboho and all that stuff, because based on Igboho's
reputation,
what's called mission. His mission is just to secure the southwest from infiltrations. That's basically his mission. But then the constitution of Nigeria does not allow that for now. So that's why they are trying to, amend the constitution to actually give room for creation of state police.
Yes,
then,
that's what I
and then
really
in
wanted to
Nigeria, I
talk
think
next.
it's just recently that we start allowing private securities. And that's because Tinubu just abolished this rule that says policemen should be guarding MVPs and all that stuff. So, but for every of the private security you want to start, they must actually go through a certain level of, how do I put it, like a process before they can be certified as a private security.
What do you mean private security?
Like they are private securities.
There's been private security since.
All of those private security go through a certain process and they are under registration. And their registration and supervision is under the NSCDC. So for a kind of security guard or level Igboho is bringing, he said I think for a while he said he had actually gone through those processes, submitted all of those applications to be certified as a security outfit, so he can be recognized like that. But then for his type of security, he's not coming as a private security outfit. He's coming like Amotekun.
Amotekun is regional.
Exactly. But Amotekun was not certified like under NSCDC because it's not a private security. It's a state-owned security. And before Amotekun could be drafted, it actually had the backing of the federal government that, okay, you know what, you people can do this. So the Senate actually give a chance for the state government to be able to open the security outfit and then be able to function like that. So instead of, okay, for Lagos, and Lagos did not do the Amotekun, did not key into the Amotekun this thing. So instead, Lagos did this LNS, this thing that they did. Neighborhood thing. And the funny thing is, before Lagos actually made that really, really, really official, there was a time that when I was in secondary school, Lagos introduced that neighborhood watch that they used to bring all these tutu guys in school that they were wearing green. So even that time, they had to eradicate.
That's environmental.
I just wanted to say that wasn't for security per se.
Neighborhood watch that time.
It was security. It was majorly environment.
Neighborhood watch was not your time. How old are you?
They were
Neighborhood watch was.
It was environmental.
That's environmental. It was way back.
That in secondary schools. Two neighborhood
in secondary schools.
For all secondary schools.
Okay, maybe for secondary schools.
They were always on green, like all this army green, this thing, pure army green. The one that all these forest guards are wearing now. That's what they wear at that time. So 2 for each secondary school in Lagos State. So I think at some point, because it was not under the constitution that the state can actually create a security outfit for itself. So they had to actually put a pause to it, because as at that time, secondary schools then were just attacking those so-called neighborhood watch, and then there was no constitutional backing.
Public schools.
Yeah, public schools.
Okay.
So I feel like for somebody like Igboho, if he wants to, engage, I mean, Igboho is just coming out. I don't know how long he has been prominent for, that people are actually hearing about him and all that stuff. Like people are hearing about him for, but at least as far as I'm concerned, Gani Adams has been way in this fight before he comes into limelight. And till now, Gani Adams is yet to make that headway on creating.
Yeah.
So even if we are actually going back, okay, maybe
and
we are
it's not for lack of effort, though. Because he has said it that, he's written several letters, he's done several this thing, but no response.
It's funny that Gani Adams' influence is now beyond even Nigeria.
True.
He has moves all over Nigeria. He has mouths all over, like outside Nigeria.
Country, yeah.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So,
and even on the waters, local.
So I just feel like all we need to do now is just wait for this so-called state police of a thing. And then with the state police, hopefully we'll get to have a chance that each state can actually create some state security. And when it comes with that leverage, then the likes of Gani Adams, the likes of Igboho can actually have reason to actually come out with their own outfits.
But even at that, we'll still face the same problem, because these people are not state actors. They are not necessarily state actors. If Amotekun is on your state now, right, and this thing's happening, Amotekun is not doing anything about it.
Yes, right? I wanted to ask that. Where is Amotekun? What are they doing?
Amotekun is in Ondo.
Are they active?
They are very active.
So how come?
Is more active in Ondo than in Oyo.
But in Ondo,
there's
there's been cases of kidnapping and all.
It's called Southwest
Ondo
States.
Amotekun is more active.
Okay, so what have they been
in
doing?
Ondo.
Are you telling me that there's not been kidnappings and killings in Ondo?
Have you actually heard so much in Ondo when it comes to this kidnapping of the thing?
But do you think it's as effect of the Amotekun?
I'm not actually saying that it's not it's not actually okay for the Amotekun, but what I'm saying is Amotekun is the only leverage that the state has now when it comes to state security. So I'm saying that hopefully when they now allow the full state police of a thing, so with that maybe the state can actually create its own security outfit with the advent of the state police. But then this so-called Amotekun too is under checks. So if you're actually saying that Igboho and Gani Adams are going to be given the leverage to actually be seen as a security outfit, who is going to be their check?
Who is going to check who?
Exactly. So who is going to be their check? So all
the military can
into
check.
consideration.
The question now is that there are two parts to these things now.
Yeah.
There's the political part and then there's the traditional part.
Yeah.
Right? Even with other parties, even with territories also, there is even political and then traditional. You see the governor saying one thing and the Oba saying another thing. So which power will hold what are in
That's
those
what
cases?
we're saying. That's the issue with this.
Because for these people, for the Sunday Igboho, Gani Adams, they're under the traditional arm.
Yes.
And then for the state police,
which has always worked, which used to work before.
The political party. So
politics.
exactly the point now. So we're saying that there is the traditional and then there is the political
it's very simple.
Or the constitutional government.
It's very simple. Even in the states, there's political and there's traditional. Even in the governance of the state, there's political aspect of it and there's traditional aspect of it. Because in Oyo, there's Olubadan. In Oyo, there's Alaafin of Oyo.
But then they are all under the government.
Exactly.
The government, and it's not supposed to be.
And they cannot do anything without the government.
Without the government. You even see you see a situation where is the governor that is even giving somebody appointment. Why? We shouldn't be.
This is it, yeah. See, the constitution or the type of government that we run now, the type of government we run now, that is what it allows. But then there's a position for your traditional ruler to do some certain things, because over time, even if when all these governors are coming, they'll say they are seeking the support of the traditional rulers, because they feel like even as much as we want to make some certain policies or we want to secure the state, we still need the effort of the traditional rulers, because they feel like these traditional rulers have influence over the people.
Okay, now they have influence over the people, right? But at the same time, they are not giving them the power to.
They are not giving them the power. Yes.
So if I say that, I have influence over this territory, and then I cannot protect. I don't have power to protect my people.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Are you saying traditional rulers don't have power to protect their people?
No, they don't have power to protect people.
They have the power, but they are not allowed.
They are tied.
Their hands are tied.
Well, that's the whole point of the checks now.
Which checks?
You are not even doing anything. You are checking. You are not even checking anything.
Come on.
From my own perspective,
This is it.
The way I've been seeing all those things, I think that this terrorism and everything in this country, and I think in the last episode I said that it has political influence. Everybody knows that.
Obviously,
right?
yeah.
Now, then I'm seeing that there's kind of like bias towards this. We like to say the Fulani S-men or this Fulani group, because they give them some leeways. Mm-hmm. They give them some freeways that normally it looks as if there's a bias to them against the individuals that want to tackle them. Okay, for instance, now there was a certain same Ibadan. There was a report that was circling that someone was kidnapped. Now the hunters gave pursuit. Now when they gave pursuit, they caught, like they were shooting the shooter, and now hunters they use day gun. Their guns always like bah, bow, bow, and so they were like shoot out and everything. So when the shooter was going on, the others were like, this our ammunition is low. Let us get more. So they are like, hunters should have what they call omode. So they are like called the omode. You understand? So they call the omode like, okay, go and get more ammunition from where we usually get them. So they now sent some groups of those young boys to go and get the ammunition. So while the shooter was still going on, while the omode went, I guess they were able to overpower those. They were able to rescue those people that were kidnapped, and policemen or police force actually arrested those some of them with weapon one, which is like illegal, right? Then knowing the security architecture in this country, so they were like, these people that we've sent Omode that we've sent weapons since.
We've
Where
not
are they?
seen them.
Where are these people and this thing? They now went. They now saw them with the police, like police arrested them. They're like, oh, we are hunters. They showed their verification and this thing. We sent these people like that. No,
We were being
they
attacked.
ensured that they arrested those people. Yet we see these S-men move around with guns, which citizens are not allowed to have. Citizens are not allowed to have guns.
If you are
but we
traveling, you will see them with their cutlass.
Yes, now.
They don't hide it.
They don't hide it, so.
Policemen see them by the way. So I swear there's this kind of bias. Okay, look at the other day now. Another story that coming up that this one actually pissed me off. A farmer, this one happened in Benue. The farmer was in his farming. A yes-man came to his farm, damaged his cows, damaged this thing. Then I think a struggle occurred and he was attacked by the S-man. This wanted to kill him. But he was able to overpower the S-man. He collected the weapon and in the struggle, he killed
The
the
S-man.
S-man. He was arrested. He was put in jail. He and even the thing kind of had like international presence and everything, and everybody was like, so many times that S-men have killed millions of people.
Farmers.
Yes.
No
And
single
nothing
arrest.
happened.
No,
No,
they don't
yeah.
arrest.
No
They
single
don't
arrest was
you
made.
don't
They
hear.
hardly see them.
I think-
They hardly find them. So what I'm saying that they're kind of like
So
biased.
someone that is protecting himself, someone that is protecting himself, you now arrest.
On your last
Yes.
point,
Ah.
I will use your favorite quote.
Yes.
Your favorite quote is, you don't use a wrong to right a wrong.
Yes.
Excuse
Exactly.
me.
No.
That's
no.
self-defense.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hold on,
Don't do
hold
that.
on.
Don't do that.
No, don't even do that.
It's
Hold
self-defense.
on,
What do you mean wrong to direct?
Hold on.
So you should have
Hold on.
see.
So-
You should have allowed the
Biola-
X-Men to kill him.
According to
Biola-
You
what
should
he's
have allowed the
saying,
X-Men to
Biola-
kill him.
what he's
Ah.
saying.
Biola,
It's
Biola.
self-defense
It doesn't
now.
mean the person cannot be
Hold on.
arrested.
Biola, okay,
Even in
explain-
self-defense.
Biola,
Even in
explain-
your self-defense.
Biola, explain
If
your
you kill
point.
someone, you'll be
So
arrested.
wait,
and
you should
taken
have allowed the
through the
X-Men
process till you-
to
No,
kill
ma,
him.
it
Then the
was
X-Man will
easy.
come.
It
You will not arrest the
Tiwa,
X-Man though.
Tiwa.
What are you saying
No, this is
now?
self-defense.
Ah.
This is very
So because it's self-defense,
Ẹja sọ̀rọ̀, ẹja sọ̀tọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa.
No, this is Otoro.
The X-Man would have gone. The X-Man would have
We want to
gone.
have a same community. We should actually make certain.
Why are we biased with our
Obvious
same
or
community?
yes,
There's like a monopoly of madness
So,
with this.
okay, wait. This is it.
There's like a monopoly of madness.
He wants
with
to
them.
attack me, and I killed this person.
Yes.
He wants to attack me. It's self-defense. Quite all right.
Yes.
The police have right to arrest me.
Did you hear that he was imprisoned?
That's what. Wait now. The police have right to arrest me.
Okay.
Quite all right. So the fault will not be on the police that I am actually taking through the right process. Probably take it to the court or do their investigation and see that really what I did was in self-defense. So if after acknowledging that what I did was in self-defense to save my own life and the police still kept me, then it is the fault of the police, not on me.
Okay.
Sure, you understand?
Okay.
But we shouldn't actually say, okay, because the person wants to attack
And
me,
your
I think
point
the person
being,
wants-
your point
Yeah,
being,
wait, let's finish this point.
your
Let's finish
point
this point.
being,
Biola,
The point he was
hold on.
What's
Let him
Biola
get to his
saying
point.
now?
Biola,
see, let's
get to
assume
your
that
point.
the headsman killed that man. Yes, they
No
probably.
arrest will have been made.
No, wait.
So,
Let's even say they arrested him.
Incidents.
Let's say they
They
arrested
arrested the
him.
headsman.
Let's even say they arrest the S-man.
Okay.
Yes.
They will arrest the S-man finish. They will do their judging and they say, no, we can't do kinikok for evil.
You
They are
will not even hear it.
repentant.
You will not
They are
even hear it.
How
repentant.
many
So we are
S-man have been
rehabilitating and bringing them back to the
You've seen-
society.
you've seen-
Meanwhile, the person
you've
is dead.
You've seen one that they did that like.
Based on precedents.
What's this
Based
man
on-
talking about?
Based on
Based on-
1,000.
They are always lining them up and they'll say they will bring them.
3,000.
What are you saying?
3,000.
What are you
How many
saying?
arrests?
No.
Make use of Google search. How many arrests have been made since the Benue S-men farmers attack have been made? How many S-men have been arrested? When they are eventually arrested, they will come under the repentant bandits.
Benue
repentant
X-men.
this thing.
Benue
The
X-Men.
Benue is yes.
X-Men.
Yes.
We're not talking about bandits now. X-Men.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, so Bandit, which one is worse in Bandit?
Which
and
one
X-Men?
Bandit? Which one is X-Men?
This
Which one is
I think not the
hold on,
same
no,
thing.
no, hold on. I'm not saying that which one. I'm not saying that the same.
It's not
I'm
the
saying
same.
which one is worse in Bandit and X-Men.
I'm not saying I don't. There's no measure
No,
to which
I
one is worse or
understand,
which one
I
is.
understand.
There's no measure to
But
which one is
the-
worse or which one is this.
No,
thing.
based on precedence, which one is worse? Bandit, X-Men.
I don't
You've
want.
heard their-
There's no
you've heard their
measure
stories.
to bad thing. The thing is bad. But this thing, when as he was talking, this thing is he said there's a bias. Quite all right, there's a bias, but I was actually expecting something else. Like I was expecting another argument actually. But then the bias is actually driving at is that like when the headsman kills, they get to leave or they get the free will to like still move around.
Okay, so now let me hold on. Let me come in there. So I have my property, and then someone comes to encroach on my property.
Yeah.
Right. You know, in other countries that have laws, if you encroach on my property, I have the right to end you. Like, I'll warn you that, okay, what are you doing on my property? They have the right to end you because you're encroaching on my property. So now I'm in a farmland. And you see videos of these people going to farmers' lands and uprooting their cassava and everything, cutting it, destroying it to feed their own cows. Right? So my investment, I've invested in my farm and everything. I'm like, why are you doing this to my land? And they are showing you, you're brandishing your weapon. Is that not a threat to my life? Hassan Abiola, come on. No. Biola, hold on. It's a threat to my life. Okay, so what is for me to do in that situation? I'm telling you about my own. Okay. What are you doing on my farmland and everything? And then you're like, I'll fill my car and everything. I'm like, you cannot do this on my land.
Yes.
And
you can't just go to people's lands anyhow.
You not brandish your weapon.
The way those people behave, they be like,
you not brandish your weapon at me. You're like, if you don't come over, and I'm like, you're brandishing your weapon. Will I not come with my own hand? I'm taking knife to a gunfight. Right?
Wait,
so I wasn't going for my cutlass somewhere. Hold on now. Hold on.
Alright.
I have my cutlass somewhere to defend myself because you're showing me that you.
Cutlass against gun.
I'm not saying gun. I'm just that was the metaphor now.
Yes.
That's the metaphor. Like if I'm going with my hand and you're carrying cutlass, it's knife to a gunfight.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I'm not saying that they don't have guns. I say okay, you're brandishing your own cutlass.
They even have guns.
They do now.
They have
see
guns.
them.
But the one I see when
They have
I'm
everything.
traveling
They have
is mostly cutlass I see. That they just hang it inside that shit.
Mm.
Right? So when they bring it out and they're brandishing it, and you expect me to just go with my hand and negotiate with someone that is trying to show me that they have weapon. I also go and carry my cutlass from wherever I keep my hose and everything. I'm like, come on from
And
my
let the
land.
best man win.
Come off from my land. And then if you kill me, yes, you kill me and everything. But then even under the law, you cannot just come and encroach my land now.
Exactly.
That's my investment. That's my livelihood.
Okay.
So if you're not, if in the person not struggling, that okay, leave my land, I leave my land, someone dies. Then if the court should not say that, it's this person that was at fault, who even encroached first?
Who trespassed?
Who trespassed?
That's the question. Who trespassed?
Trespass is this thing now.
Like you trespassed already on my property, and I'm trying to tell you that okay, leave my property, you're trespassing, and you're threatening my life. So what should I do in that situation? What to do in that situation?
Okay. So
What would you do?
But
in
this
that
is
situation?
now-
He will let him walk over
okay.
you.
Let me even give you
Now.
one that we're in the city, Abby.
Yes.
In the night, armed robbers came to my house.
Exactly.
They don't carry my TV and everything. I'm like, leave my house now. Don't do anything now. Yeah, just
Please
carry the
now.
TV. Please now. Yeah, please, let's go now. And everything.
Even
my
with
wife
your
and my
please,
children.
they can still kill you.
My wife and my children are inside.
Abi,
If I not carry cutlass,
and I have weapon,
cutlass under my bed
to defend
I carry
my
it and
family
also
and
defend, and I
myself.
killed one of them.
All of them.
It actually reminds me of this this case.
So now
So
tell me,
if
it's
I
always the
have
same
come to your house in the night and then
One kind
they
of
try
property,
to
your
attack
son
you, they
livelihood.
would you, but you ended up killing them.
killing them.
Olapa will still come and catch you and say you have done wrong.
This EFCC
You did not protect me, I protected myself.
EFCC broke into a man's house like as thieves. We know how EFCC used to make their ways. That is not different from a burglary or crime attack. So the guy was sleeping at home. Then the EFCC they flew his fence.
Yes,
Broke into his house.
the way
And
those
the
people
guy
do like
he woke up there with gunshots.
Welcome to my abode. My humble abode.
you don't say anything.
You
know
climb my
like
fence.
EFCC.
Open the door.
Open the door.
You did do
Nothing,
that.
just climb the
They
fence.
break like they do full burglary. Like they hit your door like it's what if they get inside that you don't know like this is EFCC or not. And even while they're operating,
It's
you
not
see
proper.
videos in hotels where they be flogging people.
Yes,
Like
it's
thieves.
not proper.
No, say no, don't go too far. Now I'm asking you the question. I'm rocking to you. What would be the situation? Would you say that, okay, I'm going to leave you, let the court judge
But I want to
this matter?
confirm
Have
it's not EFCC.
No, not even FCC. Forget
No,
about
I
armed robber.
want to
They
do
came to
I
trespass.
want to do a right thing.
Coming to your house.
They came to
Yes.
trespass and then
And
they
you have-
wanted
you
to
have
go and carry a
weapons.
property and you have a weapon. What would you do?
And
in
you
that
have
situation?
gun in your house.
Yes.
Whatever it is, you have knife, whatever
You
it
have
is.
knife.
You can
shall
defend
You can shall defend
You
yourself.
shall defend yourself against armed robber.
And then you
Yes.
killed the person.
Against armed robber.
I successfully defended
So
yourself.
say, do you think you are not still able to actually be arrested or be taken
You are liable to be arrested,
the
but
police station?
the point
You
here
are
that I'm trying to make is that-
liable to come and make a statement.
Exactly.
I don't want to see that as arrest because it is obvious you were
Investigation.
You are
You
trespassing.
know that even in countries outside, trespass is a big thing. If you are sleeping in your house in the night and somebody comes and then you shoot the person,
I don't like,
you know that
I don't like how you actually saying outside the country.
outside the country,
No.
US.
Let's bring it back.
Oh, yeah,
Let's bring
okay.
it back
What-
into
what-
Nigeria.
Let's
Let's
stick
let
within the
we're-
Okay.
within-
No,
within
I'm
our
just
country.
saying, I'm just saying that trespass is a
we cannot use their own to judge our
Okay.
Okay, so stop, yes.
Yeah.
Go back to your
Yeah.
question. Now,
Yeah.
someone comes to your house and they trespass, or let's say a stranger.
So okay.
Let's say a stranger.
A stranger comes
Hold
to your
on.
house.
A stranger comes to your house,
stranger
enters
comes
your
to your
kitchen, starts cooking, and you're like, what do I do in my kitchen?
Eh.
And start carrying knife. What will you do?
The stranger comes into my kitchen
Mhm.
and starts and I feel like okay.
Standing
I have
up on the jam,
wait,
yeah, yeah, bow.
and I see that okay, I have the ability to actually overpower that stranger. And like I have the ability to overpower that stranger.
And you know the
Because
stranger is not coming
sense,
well.
in the
It's
right
not. It
sense
doesn't
of-
have good
In the right
intentions.
sense of it is when you're actually faced with security threats, is for you to actually find a way to actually leave that particular
Leave my
place.
property.
Yeah.
Biola ṣe ń parọ́ báyìí.
No, wait now.
In front of how many million Nigerians you are lying?
There's nothing.
Why?
So you enter my
That will not enter
my
your
house.
head at that point.
Hold on,
It's,
you enter my
it's how
house.
to, it's your
I
safety.
have my
It's
I have
your
my
safety.
wife.
Part of your
How
safety
to
is for
save
you to actually
yourself.
leave
I
that
have my
particular
wife,
area.
my children.
That's one of the first safety response.
Come on,
It's
Abiola.
for you to actually leave that
Abiola,
particular
you can't
area.
talk like this.
Wait now, you have locked your door in the night. They come and meet you. Why do you want to leave now?
Wait now. Except for that, okay. See, human response when it comes to danger, the first thing is for you to actually leave that area. But should you
No,
not?
there are two responses:
Wait,
flight or fight.
Flight or fight? But in this situation, you are not even alone. Your family is in the house.
First thing is flight. And after
You will
flight,
fight and
when you
leave
now
your
realize
family.
that flight is not possible, then you resort to fight. The first human nature when it comes to danger is flight first. You want to escape. But if you see that there's
Not
no
when
escape,
you have
then
family.
you know you have to face it.
Abiola.
Not when you are
I think
when
Mr.
you are
Shah-
not alone.
Except you
Abiola.
on a normal, not a natural person that okay, you have the technical knowledge
Abiola.
or whatever
Abiola.
this thing to guide yourself.
Abiola,
I mean, I've learned how to
Abiola, let me explain something
secure
to you.
myself.
You have learned taekwondo.
Hold on.
Whatever.
Abiola, let me
You
explain something to
understand?
you.
I know
Hold on,
that
Abiola.
okay, this particular danger is something I can handle myself. That's when you now say, okay,
Abiola,
flight
let me explain something to you now. So
I'm
you're
with
a
you.
man,
I'm with
right?
you.
You have built your life to a certain extent, and then you have something that okay, you need to do work and everything. If someone else come and meet me, I'm like, wants to rob me my phone. I first want to defend, like, why do you want to? It's not like, oh, take and I'll run away. Come on now.
Or you hear,
You're a guy, you can't do that.
You hear sound, you run away.
So
Even me
hold
as a
on,
woman,
hold
even me
on,
as a
hold on.
woman, if I hear sound in the
You are
night,
protecting.
I will go and
No.
look for where the sound is coming from. I will not quickly open the door and say, hey, I'm running.
Hold on. It is.
Context
We can liken it to a situation where you have your own property and then it's a source of livelihood. This farmer, that's livelihood. If you destroy his farm and everything on his farm, he has lost all the investments he has made for months.
That's all he has.
That's all he has. Someone comes to your house and they start like carrying your laptop, everything that used to work and everything. Your first will not be to
You will not be to run now.
because
We
you
are
have
laptop,
interest in everything that you have.
Wait.
So
Okay, wait.
it is like that is your livelihood.
Okay,
That is
okay,
like a
wait.
part of your entire
wait.
life.
So
So if
I
someone
think-
hold on.
Wait now.
Calm
Even
down.
as you are walking on the road, sef, all those pickpocket boys or whatever,
You
they want to
first
collect your phone.
defend.
And you know that they are not, probably you can see that they are not holding
I
weapon.
have
And you will
a
defend
brother- I
yourself.
have a brother that bought bottled water for them to collect his
That's the brother. That's why his name is Ima, not Emmanuel.
It was just God, not God with us. It was
When
a
my brother
But
was buying
normally,
bottled water,
you should defend
when my
yourself.
brother was buying bottled water,
It was a measure of defense
You
that
understand?
okay,
It
I
was-
can defend myself
wait,
with the
bottled
bottled water.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
I'll do like this. If you
I'll
don't buy
defend
bottled water,
myself. All
you
you
bought only water.
the only to bless the land.
I think it's this too.
But Biola,
my
no, hold
God.
on. Jokes aside, let's come back to the point. Right. You have a property. His own, our brother's situation was I wanted to protect his property just so that I could get it back. Okay, let me buy bottle water. Let me negotiate with them. Please, now, don't laugh. Let me negotiate with them so that I can get my property back because my work is there. My life is almost a part of my life. Right? If in that situation, you realize that okay, I'm alone with this person one-on-one and they're not playing, there were many in that situation for him. Sorry. He's behind the camera. For him, there are more than the cover me. So okay, I'm like, oh yeah, let me just mellow, buy what they need, and all. Let me negotiate with them. But you see that this person is just one person or two people, and then I feel like I can protect myself against these people. I would definitely want to stand my ground. I mean, man, I'm like, yeah, man, I gauge you,
now,
you gauge me.
let me
Hold on,
interrupt you.
sorry,
Let me interrupt
You
you.
gauge me, I gauge you, and I'm like, okay, I can defend myself. My first response will not be to leave you and go. I want to protect what I have.
But you've already
But
gauged
that protection
You've
is.
already gauged it.
Hold on.
Wait.
That
Sorry.
That protection-
Let me say something. Another of our brother,
Yeah.
who is here, that they almost did the same thing for him, but
You don't agree.
he don't agree. Oh.
Now.
He put down his load and say, oh yeah, let's go. You the man.
Let me interrupt you.
And they let you go.
These are the part of us.
You
Let me
see,
interrupt you. Now,
you have to
I
defend
think
yourself
this
now.
Based on our constitution, Nigeria does not have a stand your ground doctrine. If a criminal comes to your house, an intruder comes, you don't like in the US, if they are like you're on my property, leave, you're trespassing. After first warning, second warning, and the person still comes, you can shoot the person.
Yeah.
Because they have their stand your gun, but in Nigeria, we do not have. The only time we are permitted to shoot a person is if the person wants to kill you. If the person wants to kill, now you have to prove that the person wants to kill you.
Oh, you wait for the person would have. Oh, you would have died.
That's why I said there is bias towards criminal elements.
How do you prove with the bullet inside you? That's why you now prove that.
That is where I see where there's problem.
Like you said, the armed robber come into your house to rob you. I'm telling you that even when you're actually in the most, you have to go through. Like you said, you have to go and write a statement. Armed robber comes to my house. Okay, he came. What did the armed robber come with? Okay, in the process of we struggling, okay, the armed robber came with a knife. And in the process of we struggling, I stabbed him first. So, stabbing him first, what are your next line of action after you stab him? That's another conversation entirely.
What do you
That's another conversation entirely. After you stabbed him, did you leave him to die?
Well, what's my...
I don't know.
I think
hold on.
What did you do
He's
next?
right. He's right.
That's another conversation entirely.
Based on that,
That's another conversation entirely. But
if you stab the person and try to treat him, I'm like, okay, I tie you down, and then I try to protect him.
I'm telling you that some of the time you actually bring...
But people that shot them dead, because like a gang, a gang comes to your house.
That's what I'm saying.
And you see them with all their weapons, they are shooting, and then you shoot them back.
Those are
That
conversations you
one,
have.
it's not a lockdown.
And because
sometimes those ones, they carry their dead body and go.
We are not saying this conversation. Let's bring it down.
I had a CP staying in my street, and armed robber came to the wood, and they entered his house. Fortunately for the CP, he had a gun in his house. Fortunately for him, but it was not registered to him. It was an official gun. But it was not registered to him.
It's an official gun.
And then the armed robber came to the house, to his house, and he shot two. One was able to escape, but one died there. He still went under investigation. To actually prove that those armed robbers came with gun to attack him.
Okay.
You understand? And then he had to actually go through the process of, okay, yes, it was because they threatened my life that I had to shoot. So I'm telling you, for every bullet you are giving, even as a policeman, for every bullet you are giving, you must have a right or an account for shooting. You understand? That's the climate we are in Nigeria.
Stray bullets.
So, and as far as I'm concerned, in Nigeria, an individual does not yet have the right to own an ammunition.
No, don't.
As far as I'm concerned,
Biola, you're going too far. Bring it back to our conversation that we're having. Don't go too far. Bring it back to where we are.
That's what I'm saying. That
we are not on police level. We are individuals.
You're actually talking about
civilians.
The headsmen coming to your farm. The headsmen coming to your farm. It's part of the stupid thing. It's stupid thing that we have about our community now, about our society, because every of those structures that we are supposed to have, we don't have them. For every society, we are supposed to have serious community policing or serious community security structures that, okay, for every area, you must be able to actually, at least within a kilometer of within 2 kilometers, you should actually have somebody that can actually, when you raise an alarm, somebody must actually come there to see what is going on there. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, like now, if something happened within this street now, I should be able to actually call or at least raise an alarm that somebody will pick, and in the hour of 2 minutes, a security official must be there to see what is actually going on. You understand? And then now, a bandits come to my farm, and then a headsman or whatever comes to my farm. See, as a human being, you must be security conscious. As a human being, first off, you must be security conscious. So immediately you send somebody coming to you, you should be able to gauge that this person that is coming is for attack or.
Definitely.
You understand?
Hold on.
And the moment you sense that,
Biola.
you should be able to either to
run away,
leave there to get help, leave there to get help, or leave there to report.
When you know that by the time you are back, they would have.
Oh my God, no,
wait. That man that is carrying out to your farm will not be there in 5 minutes.
Abiola, hold on
and
now.
That headsman cannot run.
Your life does not work that way.
You're not
being realistic, Biola.
So what you're saying now is that in a sane environment, you should be able to call for help or call for alarm and then get response in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
In those places that are remote, that are rural, the farmland as big as maybe like 20 hectares and all, and someone come from Manangu, impeding on my investment and all that I've invested for a very long time. And then I know that, okay, first I will come and meet you that, Alpha, what's going on? The farmer doesn't just go and they start brandishing his own weapon, like, okay, carry your cow away from my farmland.
Exactly.
That would be the first approach.
That would be the first
right?
approach.
But they insist on staying on that land.
This is a private
and I'm like,
farmland.
you are destroying my property. You do not come with intention to be like, okay, let me come and negotiate. I'm like, okay, I want to graze. And you know that when they come with their cows, it's to graze. And the cows, they don't understand English. It's only the herdsmen that understand that, okay, we will come up for here. But then when they're insisting that they will stay there and then they will destroy, you will see they themselves, the herdsmen themselves, destroying these people's properties and their farms. And even the crops that I even use, not even the weed or anything. What they planted, they uproot it, they cut it down. And also now tell me that you as a farmer, you invested a lot and they say like 100 cows impeding on your land. And you're like, what is going on? Your first man not even go and report and everything. Please first protect what is in your interest. And before I can even go and report and come back.
The damage is done now.
So who will not be responsible for that?
You
are talking about it objectively because you are not. Hold on, Biola, hold on. You are being realistic. Come on, Biola, you're not being realistic.
You are not being realistic.
No, let's talk about this now.
You are not being realistic.
We are talking.
You probably have not seen Fulani people when they are actually going with their cows.
You're not allowing.
In a community where I've seen Fulani people move with their cows.
Biola, you're not allowing me make my voice
to graze.
Okay.
No Fulani will go to a particular area to graze and leave that place in 30 minutes. It's not possible. It's not possible. And like you said, by your analogy, I see Fulani people come into my farm to come and graze. Immediately they are coming, you must have seen them before they even enter the farm. Let's agree, the farm is big, you did not see them. Okay, while you now discover that, they started on the east side or the south side of your farm and they're already eating this thing. You now say, naturally, you went there. OG, Alpha, you are destroying my crops and properties. Please leave. And the response you get will tell you the kind of person the person that is invading your land is. If the person is somebody that is able to attack you, you will know from that response. And if that person is somebody that is not able to attack and will be able to reason along with you and leave, you will know from that response. So immediately the person gives you the response, you should be able to decipher that this person will hear word or this person will not hear word. So from that response, you should be able to decide, will I attack this person or will I go and get help?
Can I attack alone?
Can I attack alone? You should be able to gauge that. A sensible person should be able to gauge that. So I now gauge that this person that I just spoke to, the response this person just give me the intel that this person is not going to live here until he destroy majority of my farm. And by my calculation, I can't take this person alone. The best bet is for you to live there, get more help. It's best bet. But the only situation where you are probably coming from is the fact that some of these herdsmen, when they come to your farm, they don't want to hear anything.
Exactly.
They don't want. So I've seen some Fulani herds. I've heard some stories that the Fulani herdsmen just actually come to the farm and just kill the person. It's not to. It's just to come to the farm and kill the farmer. And killing the farmer is not that day. They've had prior engagement with the farmer before. So if you're actually having a Fulani herdsman coming to your farm and they come with their cow, Alpha, Bobo, you are intruding on my farm. Please leave.
Okay.
Fulani herdsman does not know me. You know that a farm is somebody's
hold on, wait.
Sweat and everything.
Tiwa, I'm telling you that no matter how bad it is or how big or how remote a village is, one farmer cannot be in the village.
Hold on, Biola.
And one farm cannot stand alone in a particular area.
Biola, let's calm down. Calm down, Biola. Calm down. Let's have a conversation. All right. You started and they started contradicting yourself again because now you even gave more points to the fact that these people, there is precedence of them just going on people's land and then killing them. Like, not even without any altercation. Okay, the first time you came, I'm like, go. You said that, okay, we went. They came back again. They always stay in territories for a long time. So they can probably stay in the community for like maybe as long as 1 month and everything, just going around. And let's see that this farm, they have cassava, they have everything, they have yams under the soil that we can use to feed my cows. And then they will look at their cassava for millions of naira. right? And then they see that, okay, this person is very productive and everything, and then they come to my farm like the first time. I come share with them, I'm like, Alpha, what happened? What's going on? They now say that, okay, I'll come challenge them. They now mark my face that, okay, this is the person in charge of this land, but we are interested in this land, right? We need to feed our land. And you see videos of these people, so they don't even look like people that you can easily negotiate with.
Exactly.
Well, you see videos of them like operating. I saw a
They
video
don't
and I'm
want
like,
to be...
because when we land in Osun State, and then I imagine that if people come to my our land in Osun State, and they're doing this to my land, I'll be angry because you know how much we spent on our land. And like you said, a farmer cannot just stay in the community alone. They are always connecting farms and all, right? So even with these connecting farms and everything around there, you know that me as a farmer, that is reasonable. I have a family. Other farmers have families at home also. We're responsible to know that no matter how much we want to come, we're coming in peace. Do you understand? If all of us should come and be like, oh, our farmers are coming to negotiate, like, and everything, until now gets to a point where, but then they're not coming with peace. First, you're coming with it to impede on somebody's land. You know that somebody planted those things there. So how do you want to negotiate with somebody that they're even coming with the mindset of destruction? That's the first point of contact. That you cannot negotiate with someone that calls the mindset of destroying your property.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
You cannot come with the mindset of destruction and try to negotiate with you based on the point of peace. You're already coming with the point of agitation that you want to come and destroy something. So whatever is stopping you from destroying that thing, you are also in the mindset of, I want to destroy this person. You made the example of people just coming to just kill the farmer, graze on their land, and move away.
Yeah.
But me, my investment is there. It is the land. I cannot move my land away. So I want to protect my land, even with the farmers around and all. We all have the same interest. So if all of us come together, we're like, okay, let's have a conversation with these people. Same thing. They can also gather themselves together and do the same thing. But they are not coming from the point of protecting their own interest. They come from the point of, we are coming here and want to destroy what you have. How much we wanted to fence our land, and we're like, it's not possible to fence.
Why?
How can you fence 20 hectares of land?
You can.
You can, but how much would you use to fence it?
They use
they will break.
You don't necessarily have to use brick.
They can even
They can use bamboos and everything.
exactly.
They steal the bamboos.
They can do that, but then
They call it up they steal and sell it.
Yeah,
that's more evidence for you.
So now tell me how we
That's
can
more
now.
evidence for you.
Now tell me how you can now fence a whole 20 hectares of land when even these people, you're telling me that okay, I should fence my land and everything, but then you're not telling them
Okay.
to do their
I'm sorry. Before you say something, I want to ask: is there no grazing ground apart from other people's farms? Why must you be going to other people's farms? You that you have animal, there should be a grazing ground. We know that in other countries they have ranches, they have stuff. Where can they graze freely?
He made one video that you can come and live among us. Like live among us. It's just the same way that you're saying that okay, I'm going to work and then I'm living away, I'm going to work on the island. Okay, you can come and live among us. Let us know who you are. You're going to work. Okay, you buy land. You can buy 20 hectares of land, and then I divide it. Okay, on this year we'll graze here, we'll grow here. Then come back here, graze here, we're grazing here, we're growing here. Because I mean, it's easy. If you're a reasonable person, you will know that investment. I've met Northerners that are very decent and then they are business minded. They want to protect their interests and everything. Buy land and it even gives more stability to be able to even do that kind of grazing system. But you see these people that they just go around and then graze on people's land. They're not thinking that manner. Their manner is my cow.
Yes,
my cow.
and you're not even thinking of.
So people were like, come among us. You can come and live among us. When you're going to work, you're going to, just like a farmer goes to his farm and living in the town. I'm going to farm. Okay, yes, we know who you are. We can trace it to your family.
So which farm will they be grazing in?
They can buy their land.
Okay, they buy their land.
Buy land among us, then use it for your own grazing. And also whatever you want to do that are just arable. Yeah, uninhabited and all. Okay,
but don't know be dangerous now. Why the animals?
No, but put your cows on that land. The same way I'm protecting my own crops and everything. Same way you protect your own cows. If you're reasonable, you should know that is what you should do. But now you're coming with me to the extent that now saying that you are encroaching on my own land, that I have the right to protect my own land and my investments, and then you are not able to protect your own. They are not using your own to encroach on my own land. So I think you should also be reasonable and be realistic on the fact that I cannot just allow my investments go into the drain like that. If anybody comes to my own farmland and everything, I will report to the about the what's happening now. We have the contact of the valley of where we have our farm and all.
Speaking my language.
Yeah, I'm speaking. I agree. Hold on. Biola, I'm not disagreeing with you on everything, but you cannot say that you are not being realistic because I don't know if you own a farmland, but we own farmlands and we understand how we deal with these things, right? But then the first thing is the farmer on the land will first find a way to first even. There was even money that was trying to encroach on land and everything.
Abi?
But then we met them like okay, kilo shele, and all those things. But these people not come with mindset of destruction and everything. They just came. We know them. They know the people that they stole some bamboos up and I used to like they market the land and everything. They got them back because they know where they are. They know where they live. But we are moving from land to land, from state to state, and we don't even know. We cannot trace you. Sunday Igboho said the same thing. That okay, come and live among us. Then you have a land that you keep your cows and everything. We know that you are responsible citizens. So if anything happens to your cow, we can all gather around and be like,
exactly.
Talo jile, kilo shele. If anybody encroach, you know the person that owns this particular farm or this particular cow that wants to go and encroach, and then you'll be able to account for those things. So you're now saying that me running away, one of these things, that is not the solution. Like I'm just being the immediate. But then at the same time, while you can report and everything, but the first response will not be to flights. It is my property.
Okay.
I first want to protect
so
it.
now that we have seen that, it seems like security is
but
it's far. Like government security.
Why do I even have to be the one responsible for security?
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. That now that we have seen that the government security is quite far from us. Like you said, you can't just say, hey, something's happening and somebody will quickly.
Even in the city.
Even in the city. So how can we ensure security for ourselves? How can we ensure security for ourselves, go, without waiting for government or, how can we ensure security for ourselves? Because I think we have gotten to that point.
That's we're not empowered. We're not empowered to do that. Like you said, we're not empowered to do that.
We are not empowered.
So we should allow ourselves to be killed.
The only thing you can do is probably force our lawmakers from maybe our honorable and this thing. Look at, for instance, now in the US.
Those ones, they have their own security.
For every issue, they usually create legislation to address that issue. For instance, when there was police brutality or this thing, they created the Miranda rights. Like, you cannot arrest somebody without reading the person's right to address that one. When there was like maybe kidnapping or this, they created a regulation, the Amber Alert, that's why this kidnap and everything. Now, we've been having these issues for so long. This S-men, this thing, since when I've been young, that's where these issues are created. There has been no legislation to address this. If it is to enforce grazing, that is a must, this is the law. Like every S-man should have a grazing farmland and everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, Buhari tried to do something similar with the Uga settlement and everything. But then one part of the things that he was doing was actually like, it was not making, because it was not giving this thing. But then, what are the things that are wrong with this Uga settlement? How can we address it? That is why we have laws. Because we are saying we are a developing nation, yes, we are still doing the same thing all the way. We're not like moving towards development. Because if we have issues, we should be able to create laws like, okay, this law, this legislation should be able to address this issue. What can solve this issue? What can solve this issue? Is it a ban on grazing or this?
That's not going to fix the problem.
Yeah, there's no enough legislation to
I'm not sure, but I think there's a ban on open grazing. Why
would there be a ban on open grazing and then it's still done with so much
crossing major road?
Major road in the city.
That was one of the conversations the FCC minister was having last month or last year, that he was apologizing because they said they saw cows moving around metropolis of Abuja.
Yes.
That he was apologizing that is his fault. So I believe there's a ban on open grazing.
And then the people heading the cow, I mean the animals.
My this thing is this.
They were talking like it's their right.
I actually want to view this because I believe that some of the times, boy, Yobamani Kusiba Ekuma whatever. I don't know. But I believe over time that
there's no ban.
There's no ban
on open grazing.
So some of
they said it's a phased long-term transition from open grazing to modern ranching to reduce. There's no ban.
So the thing is, I believe that we've actually boxed the whole of Fulani tribe to be like bad or senseless due to these attacks from, you understand? So I feel like it's unfair to the whole of Fulani to actually box all of them in the same. Who are
you blaming? Who are you blaming?
But on that, I think it's natural for humans to stereotype.
Yes,
like, now. Yoruba people like pepper, they like patties. I don't like pepper.
I don't like pepper too.
Exactly.
I love pepper.
Can you see the people that are causing it?
You don't like
I
pepper?
like pepper.
What are you saying? Emi tí o jata.
Why Yoruba?
Emi
You can see
yẹpẹrẹ
them.
ni.
But then everybody will say Yoruba people they like pepper. One day, often man will be until they call themselves.
What's the pepper?
That's what they call Yoruba people. Like we
Oh,
like
okay.
oil and pepper in our soup.
Yes, so you like
Right?
pepper.
That's stereotypical. But I will not say that because I'm like, okay, it's not fair on Yoruba people to call them now. I'm just talking about how repetition creates the stereotype. Right? If I hear that one is meant today, kill somebody, and now tomorrow, kill somebody, kill.
It becomes a pattern.
The first instinct would be like, becomes a pattern that I cannot associate with these people. While men personally might not say that, okay, this is something, but you cannot expect everybody to be that way. So when you see somebody with cows coming, your first response is history. Is history.
Because at the end of the day,
From
every Fulani that is not a headsman, that is a good person, in his lineage, in his family, there's somebody that is.
It's a bad person that they support.
There's somebody
that
they know.
They support with their silence.
With their silence, that they know.
So even when these northern lawmakers and all, they don't make this an issue because in a way it benefits them. A lot of them might have investments in these places, right? Because a lot of times you see the people that are even carrying out these things that you don't look like somebody that will be able to like amass these things. Right? So there must be backing.
Yes, now we know it's not their own now.
Exactly.
All those cows that they are carrying
That's
about,
part
it's
of
not
the
their
bias
own.
he's saying.
Eh?
I think that's part of the bias.
That's what bias was mentioned. They have vested
now.
interest in these things. They have 200
There are people
families.
backing them up.
This is
There are people
actually
backing them up.
You should not actually be talking about open grazing now with the amount of technology
I don't
and everything that's
understand.
available now. We should not be talking about
Amount
open
of
grazing.
technology
Like
available.
there's so many.
I saw a
Leave technology, amount of
available.
lands. Amount of lands. There are lands elsewhere. Why do you have to go to people's private lands?
Amount of technology available. Because look at this developed country. They don't have the land we have now.
Yeah, but they have ranches now.
China planted potato on sheep. A farmland like
vertical
acres of potatoes on sheep. Ask them how do they do their own. They eat more rare animals than we do now. What do we used to eat? Just cow, fish, sheep. They eat octopus, eat squid, eat things that are
they can eat
down.
Even cockroach.
Basically, if we are actually intentional and we are looking for a solution, a lasting solution, it is solvable.
It's of course.
A lasting solution is possible because we have the land. We have so many uninhabited lands that bandits are relying on. Why can we not just use
that they are hiding in them? Yes, all those places.
Why don't we turn that Ruga settlement? Use Sambisa, for instance, for Ruga settlement. If it's to like plant, if it's to do this, all these GMO rubbish that they are talking about, that want to give us this, why don't you GMO forage for the animals? Why do they eat forage that will last on that maybe go on desert lands and everything? So the technology is more advanced than you moving up and down.
We're just not ready.
We are not ready, really. We are not ready. We are focusing on the wrong thing.
You cannot defend them, to be honest.
There's no defending.
You cannot defend them.
This particular conversation is little fox, and they don't know that little foxes
spoil the vine.
Thank you.
Okay, that's what we have for you today. They have said that we cannot secure ourselves.
No,
that's what you have said. That personal security, we cannot secure ourselves.
Hey, stranger come to your house, run away.
Run away.
Run away. Hey,
God of Jesus. Error.
Call Biola. He has the skills.
I am chosen.
I'm the chosen. Who are you?
I advise you to do I am chosen. Okay, they are saying that if I'm gonna come to your house, face them, knock to knock. Yeah.
Is that not what you have said? No, it says you run away. Remove your shoe, run away, leave your property, leave your house, and go out.
Wait, before we close, let me ask you this question. You have a family as a man. I'm back home to your house. What's your first response?
He has said the flight. He will run away and leave his family now. Yes. Oh my God.
Wait. As a man, you have a family, your wife, and your child.
You have a family. I mean, what's that? Answer as a man.
Okay.
Answer as a man.
As
a man, I want to protect your family.
No, based on what you said, I actually spoke on what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first thing of human is flight or fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said. Mm-hmm. And I said the first one is always flight. Like when you first see danger, you try to see how you can actually move away from the danger. Maybe you now see that you don't have any option of how you can escape. That's when you now say, okay, let me confront it. But the first thing that comes to you is how to avoid it.
It's not the first thing.
Let's not say the first thing.
It's based on individuals. Some individuals face danger with fight.
But that individual must that individual has been ready for that.
So let me ask this question.
Has been prepared for that.
You know we are just saying this thing now. We are just saying this thing.
There's some individuals that they will fight. It's not like it's a must that must fight first.
You wasn't exactly. It's not a must that you must fight first. You have to gauge the danger first.
Let's an analogy.
Me and you, we go bus stop. We pade Agberu at bus stop.
Yes.
He break bottle between me and you. What will you first do? First the Agberu to say you want to fight.
Abiola, you will run.
Biola, hold on. Biola, hold
Answer
on.
the question.
Will you run? Will you run?
Agberu break bottle for your face. He want to come and meet you. Your first instinct is to face him in fight. Like you are like this.
Wait, we still follow you now. If we follow you to run now.
Your first instinct is to fight him or run. Agberu break bottle.
Wait, Biola.
Come and fight.
First use mouth. As in Lagos, we first use mouth.
Answer the question.
No, if there's another person beside him to break his own bottle now.
Biola.
Why do you think that you want before they start their fight, you first meet them?
You know, your man people is smart we have. It's smart we have.
Biola, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. If your container is falling, hold on. If your container is falling, what's your first response? You know, just stop it first to protect yourself.
Which container?
If your container is falling,
Which container is that? Fly because your rod you may not run fast. You fly. You do. Container.
If it is like an open space, like I can easily get up. You still want to use Shakara first. You just start shouting to call
wait. Let this socket now. Let it just do.
No, but you first gauge the.
You will check the.
See why here? Let that socket just do.
Why is that why
Let's get to this door first. After getting to the door, what is going on?
Have you not seen this challenge made that's so obvious? This guy is 8 feet tall. It's because the people are there. I will slap you. If they leave the one-on-one, they can't do anything.
There's one thing about human. See, if a human sees a danger, naturally your body gauge the danger.
You will gauge the danger
naturally
now.
the body gauge the danger. And see, I'm telling you, except you are prepared for the danger, you already prepared for the danger. That's when you fight. But if you are not ready or you've had any prior this thing for such danger, okay, now me from Agege, I don't learn. So person will go come here and say, "Alpha, we go drag and finish." But I don't have any prior self-defense, anything. And me, naturally, I'm not a violent person. So somebody now comes and say, "You think I'll
you will not run as a man."
No.
You know, sometimes your man is self-defense to your man. You should bluff. Sometimes confidence will get you out of some cases. Not be confidence. I say one of our people here.
Okay, is it?
I'm not sure if you could have fought that day, but
It does not have confidence. It does not have.
He has mouth to the second. That's what I'm saying. He uses his mouth to.
Okay, Tiwa, let me bust ahead. I'm telling you that there's a higher possibility that if this our brother see or meet with two of those people in a combat, he probably beats the two of them.
Which one?
This our brother that we are talking about that you are saying.
But
no, which our brother? Our brother that is Iman, not Emmanuel.
But Bella, you don't answer the question. They come to your house,
yes,
and then you have your wife and children inside your house.
Yes.
And the only defense is you. What are you going to do? Are you going to fly?
You've actually in that settings here, you have to fight. It's another context entirely. It's not just
answer the question.
It's not just you. Now you've actually added other factors to it.
There are other factors, yes. With other situations.
Okay. I've had this. Okay, this happens to me. Real time.
No, hold on. Answer that.
I'm actually trying to answer that. This happens to me real time. We were robbed in our house. So I'm the first apartment. We have 4 apartments in my compound. We have like 4 buildings beside each other. and each building has 4 apartments. So I was the first
That one is a
apartment.
community.
You understand? I was the first apartment. So while they were at my own distance, because I was sleeping before they attacked, and I was freaking high. So I was high and I was already down, like sleeping, where I was wrong. But the 3rd and the 4th guy in the same building had a whip that armed robber is in the house.
And they ran.
The 3rd guy knew he cannot step out of the room because they would sight him. So what he did was open his door. Oh, he opened his door, and then there's an open space in the apartment, and an open roof space in the toilet that you can actually get to the ceiling. I think it was used by all these electricians to actually go into actually make
Yeah.
So what he did was climb into that roof. He opened his door, then entered that roof and stayed in the roof. So when they came and opened the door, they felt probably he stepped out.
Because the door was open.
Exactly, because the door was open. So they felt he stepped out. He escaped.
Sharp.
He escaped the robbery like that.
Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So the 4th guy had opportunity of opening his door and leaving. So he opened the door, jumped the fence to the other side of the fence. That one took big flight. So
But you were down high.
I was
Royal Lioness.
Sure he did. So while he was at the back of the fence, he was peeping in to see what was going on. So it was the following day was not saying, but on the come to think of it, if not that they had a couple of numbers, they were not people that he could not face. That
Okay, when it's
on a natural day, he could face them. Like
if they didn't have weapons.
you understand? But then the weapon is like, no. Even if I'm able to duck one or two.
The second one, called the third
How
one.
about the 3rd one? How about the 4th one? Sure, you understand? So his first instinct was, I hear robber. He was not even trying to check how many are they, what do they have. The first thing he did was
because he
pick
must
the
have
flight
heard
first.
gunshots.
But
He
he
heard
didn't hear
gunshots.
gunshots.
So
He only heard,
Ole.
open your door.
Okay.
That's the first thing he heard. Open your door. Then the guy was like, who is that? Then the response there, beloved boy, open your. He knew it was an attack. So the first thing he did was run first. So while he had actually gained safety, that's when he was like, okay, what really is going on? Then he was peeping like, okay, what's going on? I said, okay, it's robbery. Then he was still trying to gauge what do they have. So he could see cutlass, he could see cutlass, and then he could see gun. That was the only thing that discouraged him. He said if he had been that, the whole crew had cutlass and knife with them or axe, he could come back and start the resistance. But he could see gun. He's like, I can fight cutlass, but I can't fight gun.
But now, come back to the question
in this your context now. So now they entered my room. It was just me. Bro, I can't fight anything.
Hey, hold on, wait.
I can't fight anything. I have to submit to their order.
Viola, answer his question. We need to end
you
the
told
show.
us story.
Answer his question. If they come and your family is in the house, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Submit to the order. There's no fighting back in that, bro. There's no fighting back in that. Because if you are not considering yourself, you consider your family now. Because any foul move from you, your family is gone, and not just you. So in that context, you have to factor other people that are hanging on you. So it's cooperation, bro. There's no fighting back in that. There's cooperation. So in this side, it's 3 options: fight, flight, or cooperation. So it's cooperation. Option C.
So yeah, I understand you said cooperation, right? And a situation where you cooperate.
Yes.
But why you know that your family is in danger?
Yeah.
Right? Even your cooperation is a form of protection for your family.
Exactly.
You understand? Because now you not just want to be like, okay, I have the responsibility to protect my family, right? And me as a man, I should be able to put my life on the line for this family to be safe.
Exactly.
That's the first thing. So because I know that if I say I want to cooperate with them and then and I allow my hands to be tied and my legs to be tied, and these people are not coming in the manner of being reasonable, they can rape your wife in your front.
So what do you want to do?
No, that's I'm asking you.
Oh, you say you should allow them to tie your hand and tie your leg. What do you now want to do?
No, I'm just saying that would I first not allow them to tie my hand and my leg?
When you have option D or option E,
what's that?
You as a guy in your house, you have a gun too.
How will you get them?
No, wait, you have a gun too. Tiwa, Bale man sono, like before the armed robber comes to your house, yeah, you have opened your security, or they probably force. If they force their way, you should be prepared.
How? What if you are not prepared? It's from your room. You just open your eyes and you see.
That's what I'm saying. In that kind of context, is cooperation. But if you have prior this thing warning that these people are around, and you have such like you can defend, you can fight back. You understand? Because you have few minutes to prepare yourself for such danger. But in this context that they actually on you already, you just cooperate.
See, I heard one saying, and then I think that's where we have to end because time has gone.
We have even ended. It's you people that are longing it.
Every man should be capable of
protecting his family.
No, even should be capable of destruction. You cannot call yourself a peaceful man when you're not capable of war. Because you can choose to. You don't have a choice if you are just lege and then you want to. Yeah. What is the? So you should be capable of protection.
Yeah, I think
you cannot choose to be
in a situation where you know there are sometimes you are in a situation where you know that. If I stay, I die. If I don't stay, I die.
Yes.
So in that kind of situation, it is better for you to die fighting.
But then there's also
when you know that if you do like this, they will still kill.
So sometimes that will allow them to do what they want to do. When you do go, which I'll do come.
How will you come?
It's possible now. You do go. You don't. It's some situation.
How now?
Some situation.
When they have raped your wife,
when you're not John Wick.
When you're not John Wick.
Criminals are attacking, and you have to identify one of them. You not talk. You not say anything.
Actually do it come.
How do you know them?
It's not in it's not in the case of armed robbery.
Because do you know them?
Other dangers that
like your car has tracker, your phone has search and everything. You can just allow them. Okay, I'll go. Then you now come.
That's
security.
Okay, like that was like that happened to our brother now. That they collected his phone in.
You know their name. You collect their phone number.
It's funny. Those people always do in that axis.
But the funny thing is that you can actually get the phone back.
And there's no way there will be a particular day he will spot one of them.
See,
that's true.
The thing is
he will spot one of them. They can't. They are within that axis.
But then we need to spot them and say, bros, now you got my phone.
Do you know the funny thing? The funny thing is street. Their language in the streets.
They know themselves.
They know, exactly. They know
everybody
themselves.
Know. You can trace.
Exactly.
Yes.
If you have somebody today, you know the person that will steal the phone.
Yes. They know.
There was a time. My brother. We went to the game center. We went to go and play PS. So the era of PS2. While we were playing game, my brother's phone was stolen. When my brother's phone was stolen, and this thing, we went like there's this Egmadugbo that we know. We went to him that his phone has been said, "Ma worry, they will get him." And the moment the person attempted to sell the phone, they got the person, and the phone was retrieved. So sometimes there's a situation like just.
I'm telling you,
they know.
Okay, there was a time when I was in secondary school. I attended the same secondary school with my elder brother.
Help me, audience.
This is my final decision. So back his claim. So there was a senior in my school that time that actually seized my footwear. We went to play ball. So we all off our this thing to play ball. So this senior came, pack all of our this thing, and then told us to come and bail it.
Bail it.
So that day I had to check home because it
you couldn't bail it.
Like he took all of my money. You understand? To actually bail my footwear.
Okay.
So that day I had to check on getting on my brother. Why are you so exhausted? I'm like, I checked him. Like, why? Because somebody, a senior in my school, collected my footwear and then I had to bail it. It was like, who is the person? And I told him, now said, when you get to school tomorrow, go and meet so person and tell so person to go and meet that person that you just said. And tell that so person to pay you times 2 of what he got from. And from today, nothing must happen to you in that school. Whatever happens to you in that school, tell so person will be responsible for it.
See connection.
So in some sense, some people are like that. They naturally are not violent or have any.
We have the capacity for
violence. But they have affiliations.
But they have mechanisms.
I think that's what every man should aim to do.
Man should have.
You should be capable of violence, but you choose peace. If you test me, you will see my violence.
And that's all.
Don't
capable.
Don't be capable.
Be capable. Even me as a woman, I'm capable of violence.
Yeah, like my
Be
DOP,
negotiating.
my DOP.
I have backing. Me myself, I can't fight, but I have backing.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Your
for me.
DOP.
Like, but that is mad too.
But that is my yes.
But
yes.
no, God is with him now.
Yeah.
God is
Okay, my God.
Ima,
God.
not Emmanuel.
Okay, is that all right?
We are
God
still
is-
looking for the newest
Yeah.
He only have God is. He doesn't have God is with me.
Okay, guys.
There are sometimes like when you have people like, and the other used to put it now. They say, "Well, I'm about to move."
Yeah. Bye, guys.
I'm
going to say another episode.
Don't forget to like and share this video and click the notification button so you know when next we are out with new videos.
Bye for now.
And subscribe. Check out by see our handles there. Follow us on all our social media handles at the Eagle Online. I will see you next time. Be safe.
Stay safe.
If you don't have backup, fly.
Flight.
Run
Run away.
on a straight line. Bye.